Where do you think we have better, quote, threat intel today? In climate or cyber? OT cyber?
That's crazy. Um,
I'm just
yeah,
curious. I mean, I will tell you, I'll give you a little bit of think. I almost think we have more on climate.
climate is
I,
based on science, right? It's
yeah.
physics, it's chemistry, it's meteorology. It's a lot of things that we know a lot about. Some of them are their interactions are so complex that we have to apply supercomputers and big brains too to get a decent glimpse of them. But I would say, yeah, after pushing off and saying, yeah, you probably because you interview Rob Lee and know these guys
Yeah.
on a regular basis, you probably understand the state of the art there. But the climate stuff is knowable. The only thing that gives people pause is that, and it should be the same way in the cyber side, is that it hasn't happened yet. Let me do a quick blurb on what's called backcasting. Why should anyone have any confidence that the climate models are, the projections that they're giving are accurate and therefore helpful? One way that they test them, and they've been doing this a long time, is to go back in time, look at what a climate model from one of those labs, which back then would have been really comparatively primitive back in the year 2000 and running on slower machines too, vastly slower, right? Is to look at what they projected for the year 2020. Were they in the ballpark for temperature in a certain region? Were they in the ballpark for precipitation events that came from that increased temperature? Other types of events that are secondary or tertiary events? Or were they wildly off?
Am I saying the climate is almost more of a realizing how little precision we have on the OT cyber threat intel of knowing what's going to happen next on that side? I don't think it's even close. I think we have much more precision on the climate side.
Hey, we're not here to, make the OT cyber people, feel bad or doubt themselves, but that
Well,
could
no,
be an
it's a,
unintentional product of this
it's
talk.
it's more of we have a lot of work to do. I
Yeah.
mean, you have to admit where you are and what you know to make progress. I I have a whole keynote coming up on that in Singapore